Hello, this is Emily. We are still on our 2020 USA RV tour going around the United States. And as we travel, we run into different inclement weather. And I'd like to share our recent experience with you. But before I do, I ask that you please click the button and subscribe. And don't forget to write a little comment, or if you have any questions, let me know. Late in the afternoon, we got news that there is going to be a tropical storm that could turn into a hurricane. The news of a coming hurricane can shake you to your core, especially when your home is not a solid structure made of bricks. But we know that this storm will not last long. The rain will subside and the winds will come to a soft whisper. When that moment comes, all becomes still and silent. Then you will find relief from what might have been a disaster. Well, that moment did come. This is the morning after the storm. I could feel the wind touching my face with a coolness and notice that there is a fragrance of freshness in the air. The sun is out and a calmness is here now. There is peace and quiet. But here's what happened early this morning. Woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning with a text alert through my cell phone that there's a hurricane coming our way. Advised us to seek shelter. If you are in a mobile home or in a car, they said to find shelter immediately. We decided to stay indoors because it was raining so hard. It was safer to stay indoors in our motorhome. So my husband and I got up. Power was still on. We watched a little bit of TV to see what's happening in the news. And then the power went out. But as you can see, right now it's about 6 o'clock in the morning and it's still pouring down rain. No thunderstorm, but this is the sound when it's raining down hard when you are in a motorhome. I have not encountered running into a hurricane, but this reminds me of the time that we were in the Philippines when we were being chased by a typhoon when we were in Bicol and in Cebu. Very scary.
Low in Canada here tomorrow. The winds are starting to pick up. We've got some gusts over 50 showing up from Reedville and Chincoteague. Ocean City 41, gusting 33 in Washington. Near 60 though toward Cape Charles and the southern tip of Delmarva. And this is going to be the strong winds for the next few hours coming across southern Maryland. The lower they should, but you know, we're being affected big time with the rain and the wind regardless. We knew the worst of the storm was going to be south and east of town, and that certainly is playing out this morning. The tornadoes that we've had, and there was some damage down in St. Mary's County around Leonardtown and Callaway. Seen some video and imagery online, so we know that's happened. This band here coming into Dover, out into the ocean, that is I believe the last of the tornadic bands, but we're still dealing with some moderate to heavy rains. And the problem is we had a ton of rain yesterday. The tornado warnings, they're all east of us, Delaware over toward the coast. But we have all these blue boxes now, and that's yet another one for Anne Arundel County and Baltimore. These are flash flood warnings for some areas down in St. Mary's County, and thankfully the rains are lighter, but I'm concerned that the winds are going to pick up just as the...
Morning after the storm. Still a little bit windy. There's a lot of cleanup for the yard maintenance guy. Bunch of pine needles on the ground. The wind is blowing. It feels so good. Fresh breeze after a storm. A lot of cleanup to do though. It's a lot of spaces that's not filled here in the park. Of course today's Tuesday, so everybody's gone for the week. They're making me work harder today.
Yeah, you survived the storm.
Yeah, not too much damage.
A little bit of, we lost a big tree over there.
Oh, a tree?
Yeah, you see it just fell down over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Right,
And you got
right there.
not too much though, right?
Big limbs.
Thank goodness. Oh.
Yeah, it got rough last night.
Yeah, it did. Thank you. Here's the tree that got uprooted. It's fortunate that there's no motorhome close by, maybe 2 spaces away from the tree. And so we were pretty lucky, no casualty.